Welcome back, everybody. You're watching Rocket Lads, and if you're just joining us, welcome. We're gonna see some
What?
awesome Rocket League. What? Yeah, we got Phoenix, and he's gonna be assisting me on the color commentary. But we're
Oh
gonna get into this
yeah.
pretty shortly, so we can get the players ready. We don't want to keep them waiting, get them cold too long. But we've had some awesome matches, so we're gonna try to ride that momentum and the hype that we had from that last series, which was absolutely amazing. And the players are joining preemptively.
Oh, fail.
So we're gonna fix that up. But in the meantime, while we fix that up and everybody gets out of the match, who do we have playing tonight? What's going
All
on here?
right. Got a great match. Got Rocket Power versus Cosmic Cowboys. And really, what all this comes down to is you see on the screen, we'll bring their logos up, is a team that was, I said in game one, a kind of a David and Goliath story. And this one really is it. Cosmic Cowboys versus Rocket Power. One team going 5-1, getting the bye. Kind of nice, easy step into the playoffs, into the rounds. And the other team having to win their way out of a wild card spot and still advance past into round one and here in round two. Just kind of a bit of a Cinderella story. So you've got this Goliath versus this Cinderella. So it's going to be a good matchup. And the thing is, and I'll let you break this down, that wild card team should not have been.
No, and I think there was a switch there where Ent James kind of got put onto that team, and he kind of stepped away back from playing Rocket League a little bit. He was doing the production side, making vids, the awesome ones we watch here, the highlight videos, and so I think he was rusty, and I think that's what caused it. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And even sparring and training with him a little bit, he would admit the same thing, that he was definitely rusty. He put all his focus, and we're thankful for it, into the videos and some of the stuff that we really enjoy here on the Twitch stream. So big shout out to Ent James for that. But yeah, it brought his play down a little bit and not his overall ability. So it took a little while to shake that rust off, find some synergy with Cookies, but they clearly have found it. And, yeah. And here we are, right?
They weren't like bottom of the barrel. They went 2-4, which other teams I believe were 2-4 and they didn't get relegated. So they were close. Just some tiebreakers didn't go some ways for them. So they were improving. They were getting there, and I guess it just took the pressure getting into the playoffs to kind of make them step up.
Yeah, I'd put that in perspective. Like Poggers also a 2-4 team. We also had to play in a wild card, so they were kind of our sister team in the other division, as they kind of had a very similar tough schedule, but similar kind of run at it. Had a few upsets, a few losses that I thought they probably shouldn't have taken, or I expected them to win. A couple of wins that were kind of called. Did not see them in a wild card match, though, ultimately. So it was really nice to see them get the win, and then even that, but to extend their season past round one here to round two. But coming into a team like Cosmic Cowboys, pardon me, they're Cosmic Cowboys, aren't they?
Cosmic Cowboys and Rocket Power.
Right.
Rocket Power is Cookie's team.
Yeah, exactly. So Rocket Power. So coming into a team like Cosmic Cowboys, that's a tall order. Although the pick'ems are up. And Rocket Power being picked as the favorite.
Wow.
56%. I'm shocked by that.
Me too.
I mean, a wild card team versus a 5-1, and you guys are picking Rocket Power, so they love the underdogs around here.
Awesome, man. I'm not part of that 56%.
I am not either. I'm going to go with Cosmic here in 4.
Yeah. Cosmic in 4? Yeah, I agree. I think that's... I don't think we're supposed to agree. Like, I think we're supposed to have different opinions, for the back and forth kind of thing here. But I agree. That sounds good to me.
It is.
I just feel like a 5-1 team that they're going to dominate, and that this was one of those teams too. Still having an issue getting that game up, but we'll jump into it when we can. Trying it again.
I'm on my way in now, so we'll see. It's loading. We'll see.
Who was it? Oh, MGM.
A little slow tonight.
MGems and Cosmic Cowboys, I believe, were the first two teams to get those round robin matches done. They were quick. So it's a team I haven't seen in a while. So it's a team I've kind of like forgotten about a little bit.
Yeah.
How they play, what they're like, why they went 5-1.
Yeah, same. And they're a team, again, cross-divisional play. I didn't get a chance to see them really do their thing very well. And a team that I don't know particularly well as far as their, we had so many new players from season 3 to season 4. That not all of us, even some of the admins, for Rocket Lads don't, we don't know all of them anymore. Younger guys are coming up, talented guys, as some of the other guys are getting a little older or aren't playing as much anymore. And so, it's been exciting. But it is a changing of the guard, and so you get teams that that you're not going to be too familiar with. I know that if I was just listening on the books to Cookies, Nth James, that combo alone, plus, add in a pretty solid third man as well, I would have said, no, I'll take those guys against anybody. But stats don't lie. And 5-1 is that, against, and that we're talking about being in a league with Obsidian, who's now out, which is, so, that's, that speaks volumes too, but against some tough opponents. And still to come up with a 5-1 record like that, that speaks more volumes to me about what's going to happen tonight. But anything can happen if Cookies and James can really get playing really fast. They have complementary play styles. I find. I know Nth James is premier setup man.
Yeah,
does really well at that, and Cookies is a sniper. So if they can get that tic-tac-toe going, look out for Cosmic Cowboys.
Yeah, I think you're dead on with the Cookies as a sniper statement. I believe, and I'm trying to remember, but he was always at the top of the shooting percentage stat line.
Yeah.
Like big time, like with high numbers, like 40% type numbers. Those are big numbers in Rocket League. If you're hitting 40% of your shots or goals, that's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. And he's not one particularly, and he'll tell you this, he's not a big rotational guy. He's not one to cycle back and make, the kind of saves that we were seeing out of Spudster and Achilles tonight. Not that kind of champ. He was more of a slick style champ where, hey, you put the ball up high in the air in front of the net, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to smash it down and razzle-dazzle. And that game finally popped, just so you guys know. And so, if Nth James, I'm gonna put the pressure on Nth James tonight, and hopefully he's not in channel listening. But if he is, you gotta feed Cookies the ball. You've got the ability, the speed, the decision making to get that ball into positive ground for Cookies, and really make a huge difference here. But looking back the other way, I do believe the Cosmic Cowboys got shiny, correct?
Yeah, and he is he's a stellar player. He's in the chat right now. Get out of the chat. But I don't know. I think people have faith in you. But I think what you said is over the seasons, like Cookies and James, like those are kind of Rocket Lads household names. Like we know them. We know what they do.
Veterans.
We know what they can do. So we hear those names. We're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. I should pick them. Right?
Yeah. But hey, we've all seen Shiny play, new to Rocket Lads. Man, what an addition. This he's great in the air. He's fast. He's a good setup man. He's kind of like your all around champ level player, can do a lot. One thing that, if Shiny's going to really work hard, if you're going to sit and chat, bud, you're going to take your medicine with your poison, you got to get back and get to back post a little bit quicker than maybe you tend to do. But he's got some good help in 2-4, who's a great midfield player, good mechanically up in the air from shots in the top of the key. So if they can work that thing together, and Prairie Ranger, solid. I think he just joined into Plat 3, if I'm not wrong. Who's just like him and his brothers Gary and Mango, steadily increasing in their ability and their concept of the 3v3 rotations, and that has come up immensely. So there's a lot going on in Cosmic Cowboys too, and the evidence is in the stats, and it's you can't take that from them. It's 5-1. So they're the favorites. You say Shiny, people don't have faith in me in 2-4 and Prairie Ranger, but we've both picked you to win in 4. So we'll see.
Okay, if the casters are right or casters skirts, we're gonna see. We're waiting on James, and James, I believe, is the last player. Oh, there he is. He's joined the match, so we should be ready to get this puppy going. Sorry for the delays, everybody, but we are just about ready to jump into our last of our triple headers. So, I'm hoping for a Game 5 again. Always Game 5. That's what I live for.
And this one's got the potential to be off the hook. Like, the reason why that last game was so intense, lots of good high skill and speed. This one's got high skill and speed. Key to Rocket Power, I said a pretty solid third player. Clay Tuna has been climbing the ranks. Watch his aerials. I think he's a Plat 2 now, maybe, or Plat 1. Plays a lot higher than that. Watch out for Clay Tuna for a big game.
They come out flying here. 2-4 comes out hot with a shot right up the backboard. Puts that one a little high. He's going to have to steady his hand just a little bit as this gets heated up. 2-4 doing work already. He's up. He'll pass that upfield. Prairie Ranger was cherry picking, but wasn't quite able to get a handle on the ball. But the pressure is on. Cookies chooses to slow it down. Clay Tuna, actually, they must have just passed that off.
Yeah, it looked like he actually called that out. I wouldn't deny that was probably a little bit of comms communication there. He did say take this over.
Oh, and a shot close, just goes wide off the back post. Nice post, as we would say. Clay Tuna's gonna, whoop, oh, nope, he's not going to, because his teammate's gonna come in and smack that off the wall on him. Everybody seems a little reckless getting off of the ball. Shiny gets demoed at midfield, but not before he gets a nice pop on the ball to push it into what might be the beginning of a lockdown, a siege. 2-4.
And can I say that is now the third demo in 1 minute and 7 seconds from Nth James to Shiny. Target? I think so.
Interesting. I always wonder whether teams incorporate that into their game plan. If they actually talk about these things, or they just happen that way.
Mm-hmm.
Shiny tries to slow it down. Gets dunked there. Good challenge, nice and fast. We're gonna see Shiny again. He's got the ball, fakes out Cookies. He's gonna take this up the wall. He's got no boost though, so he's not able to do much, but gets a favorable bounce into the corner. And James able to clear that to midfield. 2-4 on the ball, fast. A little bit of a pre-flip there, but not able to get it. Some whiffs coming out from both teams. Think they're a little bit uneasy right now?
Yeah, just trying to settle this down. I think both of them looked across the score sheet here and realized the kind of level of skill they were playing. And we've seen it in a couple of matches already where, they come into the game and they're just gripping the wheel a little bit tight, or the controller, if you will. I expect to see things settle down the next minute here, so.
Yeah, just a couple of minutes gone off the score clock now, and James slowing it down, doesn't have a lot of boost, but a beautiful pass. There it is, that setup man that you were talking about. It's denied though and pushed off. Shiny, very slow on the ball. He's trying to get something set up. I think he's looking for one of those beautiful goals, a Shiny goal off the wall. Cookies slows it down again. Tries to get a dribble, force maybe a favorable 50, but he's denied. And James also dunked. Nice pass off the wall. Prairie Ranger will not miss this one.
I called it a little bit earlier, and unfortunately, not so technical. Clay Tuna here on this one. Prairie Ranger did everything he could on that one. Probably could have stayed a little bit lower, but I was actually Clay Tuna camming as that happened, and he was actually facing completely the other direction. Hadn't got turned around and wasn't prepared for the shot at all with plenty of time. So we'll call that a miscue on Clay Tuna, but I expect to see him clean things up a little bit.
Yeah, first blood goes to Cosmic Cowboys. Is that Cosmic Cowboys? I gotta figure
it is. It is.
Okay, perfect. Orange team, Cosmic Cowboys. I wish I had overlays on the screen too. All right, Prairie Ranger gonna try to clear this one out. Shiny's there fast. Nobody is back. This is an open net. I just didn't realize maybe what he had there, and beats it wide.
Yeah, it had the time, it had the net. He even had the boost, although he didn't need it to make a great shot there. And maybe nerves still seeping into the game and just hammers this one wide. He's going to want that shot back.
Prairie Ranger doing a lot of work trying to get the ball out of their own half. Good clears coming out of him as they try to set up something here. A nice pinch off the wall to force this team back and try to set something up. Prairie Ranger again with the big clear down the field. And James, a little backflip. Would have been nice to see him half flip out of that one.
Oh, see, there's a scenario there where 2-4 double commits on that shot with, you'll forgive me, I think it was Shiny. After Prairie Ranger made an intense clear, they easily could have had a goal in that one, save for the double commit.
Beautiful tie here. I'll let you break this one down, actually.
Yeah, again, 2-4 actually with another double commit there. Clay Tuna puts it up off the wall on himself, and they realize they're 3v1. They forced this one right down their throat. Once that double commit happened and they opened up that net, there was no way this wasn't going in.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks of our last series where these games kept getting tied up with that last minute left. Prairie Ranger. Oh, gonna whiff on that one. Oh, the bump takes place actually in net between 2-4 and Shiny. Shiny chips it off the wall. Cookie's trying to slow him down. Little bit of bumping going on from the teams. Friendly fire. Oh! Man!
No way.
Going for the meta shot there. Nice high shot. Prairie Ranger. Been a beautiful placement on his shot.
He's having a game. He's having a game.
Just got to get him a little bit down off that crossbar and he'll be good to go. And James with the backflips all over the field. Able to power slide and whip around on that one. Cookies has a chance. He chips it.
Oh my goodness. Shiny with a big save there. Didn't need to make it, but Had to make it because of some bad positioning. Really got to see Cosmic Cowboys settle out on these double commits. A little bit of trust issues.
Oh,
And there's another one.
Not like this. You hate to see it.
Cookies pushes this one out, and as you can see, Prairie Ranger nowhere near back post. As Cookie sees it, puts it out to James, who makes no mistake of that one for the 2-1 go-ahead goal.
Oh, man, this is Rocket League, though, so anything can happen. 7 seconds, more than enough time to score a goal. Here's the chance. Nice pass off the wall. Oh, denied and put high, which is what you want to do when time is ticking away. And Rocket Power. Well, I guess the people picked him in the pick'em. They come away with this.
What is going on?
Well, that's what you got to tell me. Man,
you know,
what's missing?
Okay, so I mean, obviously it wasn't a blowout. You know, 2 goals to 1 in last second goals there with 7 seconds left on the clock or whatever it was left to tie that up. Shots, you know, pretty back and forth game here. You know, 5-7. All in all, I saw a lot of good. What I really didn't see here is one team played really good defensively, and that was Rocket Power, and one team did not. Cosmic Cowboys, there's no way. That was not the defense they've been playing all the way through the round robin. They didn't go 5-1 in a very, very tough division playing like that. Particularly, I'm going to call out 2-4. Not that I want to call it anybody, because, you know, who knows? Sometimes, well, I just did, I guess. So I love you, buddy. But it was Shiny and 2-4 quite a bit. Prairie Ranger, who is their third player, coming up as MVP for their team. And this one shouldn't happen. A lot of that was because Shiny and 2-4 were out of position. Battling each other for balls, it left Prairie Ranger alone in front of the net. And honestly, that game could have been theirs had they settled that down just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit rusty. I always wonder when a team has a bye. You know, even in like real professional sports, like when a team has a bye, you wonder, is there some rust on them as compared to that team who had to fight? You know, they've been playing every week. Maybe they're, you know, a little banged up, but they come in rolling, right? They're the hot team, and you wonder if there's a little bit of that going on.
Yeah, age-old question, right? Do you want the bye? Do you even want the bye? Even, you know, I mean, obviously you do just for statistical numbers and success rates, but even professional teams debate, do we really want it? You know, maybe for injury, but in Rocket Lads, you don't get injury. In fact, the more you play, the better you get. So, did someone just steal my car?
What?
Who's running that car? The toss. Someone stole my paint scheme.
Oh, only you are allowed to. Oh.
Yeah. No, it's not just the skin. It's the skin with the lime green and the,
It's a compliment.
All over. Yeah, I'll take it as a compliment.
Here's form of flattery. All right, we got game 2 here. Let's see if Cosmic Cowboys can, you know, try to look a little bit more like themselves. Prairie Ranger chipping this one up, passing it. I don't know if that was what was planned, but to Shiny, he doesn't really put it on a target in any kind of threatening way. Keeps the pressure on. What a chip by 2-4. Triple commit. If he can chip this up, a little bit of a missed opportunity there.
Yeah, great read by James, though, who saw Clay Tuna backing it up into his own net with swarming Cowboys on both left and right of him. Makes a nice little backflip. Says, hey, sorry, I got to take this from you, kid. But that is a terrible play. And he probably saves a goal there doing it. So good for you, James.
Shiny just puts that one off into safety in the corner, slows it down a little bit. Beautiful pass! Oh, Cookies gets that one to Clay Tuna, but the defense read it. So there's that better stepping up on the defense. They're catching on.
Yeah, good save, 2-4. Good in position. Oh! Oh, no, as we speak and breathe. Cookies with a nice chip into the corner here. Shiny in a bad position on an inside rotation, plus the whiff, and 2-4 not going to back post. All in all, we were saying, hey, they're getting a hold of it, and a complete breakdown on that one once again.
Oh, man.
You got to see better from Shiny than chasing balls on the inside rotations like that. Really got to see that. He's got the skill to make epic saves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And maybe just some lack of communication there. He thought somebody was going to come in, and he was going to be able to get away with rotating there, but they got to clean it up.
That's a bit of a key, too, you mentioned right there. Probably a lack of defensive communication. That was a chance.
Man, that was close. 2-4 almost gets his nose on that one, but is denied by the defense, a stellar defense of Rocket Power so far this game. 2-4. He's going to try to corral this one. Gets a rough bounce, and Clay Tuna able to beat him to it. And Dunk tries to force it through and get the goal off it. Nobody seemed to be following up there. Guess I didn't expect that dunk either. Cookies.
No, but hey, like at this level, second round of the playoffs, this time in the season, you've got a guy aggressing in the offensive zone, gets a dunk like that, you gotta be there. You still got your third man back as a safety blanket. It's something we said in all of our matches too, is we do not need two last mans, just one. So I'd like to see them step up a bit there.
Yeah, it's a little bit odd. There seems like that challenge coming in is a little bit slow still. A chance by James. Just has to put that one high to get it over the defenders. But the lockdown has begun. Whew, that one almost wraps around. Cookies doesn't read the bounds, and Cosmic Cowboys just miss an open net. Oh, and cannot correct it again.
That hurts, Whiskey Boy. That hurts. He used to be my favorite player. He says, is it stealing if you're not in the tournament anymore?
Wow.
That's pretty good, though. My hat's off.
Well played, sir. Look,
Well played, sir. Oh, big save.
That was the soft hands flick.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're going to call it.
The soft hands flick, yeah.
It's extreme friendly terminologies. Let's see,
What?
man. Cosmic, 3 minutes gone out of this game. Cosmic Cowboys still really not able to.
A big chance here for 2 more.
Oh, he tries to set that one down. Shiny's got. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, I like to see this here. Really aggressive in the zone. 2-4 with a nice opportunity. Couldn't get the goal. I'm not sure he was trying. He just wanted to get that down with a chance where his teammates could get a shot at it. Shiny steps up. Good support. And this game is tied.
Yeah, they just outpaced him there. Each step of the ball, Cosmic Cowboys beat Rocket Power to it. Not a favorable kickoff, though. This goes to Cookie's favor. Not able to make anything happen out of it. Shiny just kind of gives that one away as he tries to push it out. Might be low on boost himself. Nice pass off the backboard.
Oh,
my,
what a save!
Gets big in the net and able to steer that one away.
The Ranger is in.
Man, and they're trying to counterattack. Not able to make anything happen. Cookie slams this one into the corner, and we have a chance here.
No.
And James keeps it too low on the ground. Shiny.
Yeah, I was hoping he'd get a little bit more pepper on that one. 2 guys back. Have to get some lift on it and couldn't.
Just some shot inaccuracy there. There's opportunities for 2-4, and he's just kind of setting them wide. Needs to put them on target. Cookies tries to slow it down again, grabs that corner boost, and begins to push. Uh-oh. Don't like to see that. Cookies and Shame, little miscommunication there.
Correction, I've got an oxygen skin on a lime green, not a Dignitas. just want to put that out there. Mine is actually still better.
All right, plagiarism, which doesn't really apply at all, is aborted.
Stole my car.
Dang, kids.
30 seconds, eh? Wow.
Man,
Here we go again, Josh.
I know. Oh!
No way! Oh, and it is!
Oh, my land.
So 2-4 and James getting tangled up. He zigged when he should have zagged. He zagged when he should have zigged. And it's 2-1. James just rumbling.
Man.
Oh,
I think
dancing like a butterfly, stinging like a bee.
7 seconds last game. Rocket Power scores the go-ahead goal. 23 seconds this time. Rocket Power scores the go-ahead goal.
No. Oh, 2-4.
What an opportunity. They got to make it happen, though. They just got to reset, grab their boost so they can push up the field. The pressure, though.
No. Well, that's going to seal it.
That'll do it. Again, 7 seconds. They like to score at that 7-second mark.
They do like that. Shiny, probably, not that it would have saved the game, but could have made that save. Comes all the way across the net there. But good pass. We'll just give it we'll give the praise, not the negative. Emp James with a nice little flick over to Cookies. What do we say in the beginning of the match? If Emp James can set up and get those plays out to Cookies, they're going to have some success, and here it's happening.
Man, so Rocket Power is going to go ahead, too.
Go 2 games to none, right?
And they're going to put him on match point.
Wow.
It's going to have to be a reverse sweep for Cosmic Cowboys to take this back. So here's my question. I was wondering, it's even kind of watching the first game and thinking about it. Is this more of a Rocket Power playing stellar and Cosmic Cowboys not living up to the potential? A mix of both? What do you think?
Well, I got to say it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B, and I know that's an easy generic weatherman thing to say, but at the same token, Rocket Power is playing absolutely up to their full potential. They're aggressing in the zone. They're really quick on the ball in the neutral zone. They're cycling well defensively, getting up on the backboard. They're not waiting for them to come in. what we're seeing, in contrast to that with Cosmic Cowboys is, they're hanging back. We don't always see that second man. We did see it for about 2.5 minutes of the last game where they were actually pressuring and knocking on the door. Then they let off again. And I don't know why they were 1-1. And that recipe was working, but it disgusted them for some reason because they threw it out and right back to their old ways of the double committing in the defensive zone. So it haunted them in game 1, and now it's haunted them in game 2, and at least in the last minute, and it made them pay in 7 seconds. So what we need to see from Cosmic Cowboys is what we're seeing from Rocket Power, which is a complete game. 5 minutes of your best play, and they haven't given it to us yet tonight, Cosmic Cowboys. We've seen flashes, but Rocket Power is delivering 5 minutes, and that's what's making the difference, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're spot on. They got to play a full series. They're giving up those last-minute goals, last-second goals. Really, Cosmic Cowboys though in the chat said we haven't yeed our last ha. So let's see if they can squeak out a yeehaw.
Oh my God. Yeehaw! Let's go Cosmic Cowboys.
They can squeak out a win here. I might be able to squeak out a yeehaw for them.
Yeah, that would be great. It's going to have to come down to a little bit of trust, too. Like, we're talking about it's easy to see those double commits and all that, but what's it really stem from? A lack of trust. Play your positions, stick to your game plan, come in and execute. And that's, don't panic. That's what you got to do now, more than ever, being down 2-0.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, we just saw it a little bit again. Prairie Ranger was going up for something. Is this happening? 2-4.
Yes. Oh, no. Get in there. Get in there.
By the post.
Get in there, Prairie.
Oh, a second effort. Not quite enough by Prairie and Shiny. Wow, man. Just nothing going their way. They'll try to set it up again as they grab their boost and launch their assault down the field. Midfield denied that boost by Cookies. 2-4. Puts that into the corner. Can he get a read off of it? He doesn't have to. It gets passed by the other team. But no one able to.
There's that eye of the tiger we're talking about. How is that not a goal in second round of playoffs with this team? 5-1 in the round robin. This is suckers bouncing all around the net, and no one stepped up until defensively. Rocket Power was already in position. They gotta get hungrier.
There's one on target. It's not a boomer by any means, but it draws a defender.
Oh, there. Finally. And nice chance. James is back. Makes a save he has to make. Cookie's coming in. Couldn't even really get set up. Those are a tough shot to stop, even from champ level players. Your center of the net, ball's above your head. Excellent placement by 2-4, and deserves the 1-0 go-ahead goal.
I've been told I have to yeehaw if they score. I will yeehaw if they win.
I'll yeehaw. Yeehaw! There you go.
Oh, Shiny.
Ask twice.
Yeah! There you go, boys. I broke it. I couldn't help it.
Old guy from Family Guy yeehaw? I'm pretty sure.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, me neither.
All right, man. That's awesome, though. I'd love to see this team. They get them on their back foot down a couple games, and they're getting right back in it. They just got to ride this momentum. 2-4 gets up high, beats out the defender at midfield, and denied again. Oh, wow. At the goal line, they make a stand.
Okay, nice to see them. We got them a little bit on their heels here. Finally, is Cosmic Cowboys got them on their heels a little bit. Stick to the plan.
Cookie tried to set up something crazy there. Almost worked out with Clay Tuna, but they kind of run into each other last minute, just not able to execute. Cookies gets a challenge in there. Prairie Ranger puts it off to the side. Nice assault by James. Keeps the pressure on, keeps the team guessing which way the ball is going. It's just kind of bouncing around right now, ping pong style. Clay Tuna into the ceiling. Fast response.
Yeah, nice challenge. I actually was, once again, happened to be on Clay Tuna's cam when that happened. And I thought, my first instinct was, what are you doing? You got no chance at this. But how fast did he get up for that one?
Are you some kind of Clay Tuna fanboy, or?
I keep, yeah, you got me. I don't know why deny it?
Nice. Exposed.
There's one. There's one. That is why you're Clay Tuna fanboy. I called it in the beginning. Watch this help up with the wall. It's not sitting tight. Needs to pass that out. It's got Cookies dead to rights, and it's 2-1.
That is a thing of beauty. I love to see a nice pass off the side wall to a teammate. Instead of, it's a beautiful thing to see someone get a nice solo goal, but when you can set up those team plays, that is the bread and butter. So, Let's see if they can even this one up. They have 2 minutes left and some change to do it. Almost gets the pass by Cookies across the Clay Tuna again. That combo's getting a little more deadly, not just James and Cookies.
You go, girls.
Clay Tuna, again, all over that, denies it. 2-4 has to put it into the side wall, but gets the beat again, but nobody on his team there to help him out. Cookies, no boost.
Oh. And a good thing, too, because otherwise for them, that's an even up. If he's got the boost to make something happen with that, but he's got to bail on it, unfortunately.
Cookies has got some one skills.
Oh, and it's up there. There we go. Put it on the board.
Is this a meta shot?
You know, they go back, all three corralled on one side. James comes in and bounces it off Prairie Ranger's roof. He was going to take a shot anyway, but hey, you know, whatever. It's legal and it's a goal.
Man, your caster prophecy about needing to play a full game is starting to come true. They're up 2 goals and it's melted away.
That's right. You know, you can't count whatever. Count your chickens before they hatch. In the last couple of games, they were counting nothing, but this one, this was in the,
That was a beautiful save by 2-4 to get there and stop that. Cookies again without enough boost to really put it home.
Man, you can tell where James is.
I love that. I love that. What's that called? The civ? I can't remember what that boost is called, but I love it.
The screechy cat is what I call.
I love that one. It's awesome.
Oh, a nice save by James.
Yeah, he turns that one away. Let's see if they can transition out of this. Clay Tuna again. It's up. Challenges.
Nice half flip by Clay Tuna. See that? And a goal maybe? No.
Puts it off the backboard, but nobody
had an open net after a beautiful half flip. If you ever wondered, hey man, half flips are great, but when am I ever going to use it in the game? You just saw.
Here's the pass again. That backboard is doing work, but nobody able to put it into the net. 2-4 again with a nice pass. Somebody has got to finish these opportunities. Shiny coming in across the field. Can't get the right angle on that. James with the dunk. Slows that down.
We're going overtime?
No, we're going to score at 7 seconds.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yes, follow the script.
We get the fine print is nuts on this thing.
Oh. All right, turned away on a pinch there. That is super favorable for Cosmic Cowboys as they will set up one last opportunity here, maybe. And James pushed it downfield.
Oh, no.
It is in overtime. Your favorite day. Oh.
I love the buttons.
I don't have those buttons. Sorry.
I got like 300 more. I don't know why I used the same two. I really should explore.
Clay Tuna with the smart play there. My controller ain't working. Uh-oh. Okay.
Prairie Ranger claiming his controller ain't working. He's stuck in the net. Did you get a time on that? This one will be a pause.
We may just.
We don't
have to wait for the time to run out, do we? We can just first goal wins.
Tell players to stop immediately right now and have Cookies put the ball in the center.
Oh.
I would say. Well, if he puts a ball in the center and we do a tied.
First goal wins. Overtime, the time doesn't matter because it's his first goal wins. Yeah.
But why start another game? Why not? Well, let's put all 6 players in their respective nets and count to 10.
We should probably do it right. We should do it right. Okay, everybody out. Everybody out. Okay, we'll get this set up as quickly as we can and get the teams back in there. Unfortunate, but these things happen. Like we said earlier, kids and their wireless.
We could have had a lot of fun with this, Josh. We could have had a lot of fun with this. Okay, one guy has to be upside down, spinning, okay? And the other guy's got to be back with no boost, and he's only allowed to drive on the wall, and then we count to 15. Like, we could have had so much more fun with this, but no, we'll start again. That's fine. Whatever.
Oh, Sindis, that's true. Naya said we should just let somebody score and would have just restarted the match and we could have readied up instead of remaking it. That would have been an opportunity.
Yeah, that seems great. Although that would have changed stats though, wouldn't it have? Quite a bit.
Yeah, stats are. Yeah, that's all right.
If it matters to anybody, but it would have. Yeah.
No, they're gone now. Say goodbye to your stats.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So let us know when we can jump back in there.
we are literally on I mean, it's not a golden goal, but like silver goal kind of territory where
Mhm.
Rocket Power takes this one, and man, they are looking like the hot team coming from bottom of the barrel to winning their wild card to beating out a team with a GC2 on it kind of team with Obsidian, and now looking like they're going to take down, I believe, was the number 3 seed.
Yeah, and advancing maybe again. Although I don't like this. I don't like this stop and play. No, it's fault. Controller's fault, and that's why we have this. As a backup to say, look, we'll just pause it or we'll do what we have to do to make this fair. But momentum shifts, and Rocket Power had them kind of with foot on throat there a little bit.
The match is up,
Not to.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Thanks. Yeah. Not to say that the Cowboys were completely back on their heels, but I felt like the momentum was in favor of Rocket Power. Now they get a fresh face-off. It's definitely at least one play gone by the wayside where they had it in the zone. So there's nothing either team can say about it. It's a gentlemanly agreement that if something like this happens, this is what we do. I'm afraid this could shift momentum, at least stop momentum in favor of Cosmic Cowboys and to leach back into this. But we'll see. I mean, Rocket Power, it's their match to lose. They just got to come out hard like they did again. Get that momentum rate going again like they had and bury it.
Will we see the start of a reverse sweep, or is this the end of the line for the Cosmic Cowboys? We're about to find out. Here we go. Face off, Clay Tuna and Shiny. Shiny gets the win, and James just pops that one up. Is Cookie's able to follow? Yes, there he is. He is fast to the ball. Prairie Ranger puts it aside, but Cookies gets a piece of it. Oh, gets in the way.
Oh, my goodness.
Crossbar. Oh, man, they avoid elimination with that one right there. Let's see if they can break out here and start something by themselves.
And Rocket Power getting right back down to business.
Man, yeah, picking up where they left off.
Yeah. So I was wrong. And it's good. That's good for them. Or was I? Never mind.
Well, again,
No.
we only had, I believe it was 13-second overtime earlier in one of our matches, and this one isn't much longer, 35 seconds. And that is the game, even though it doesn't look like it. That is the game. Cowboys has won. Everybody needs to leave again so we can get the new match set up.
And it's Prairie Ranger, no less, that puts it in. Oh, my controller's down. Yeah.
He's just lining it up. Lining it up.
I mean, it's suspicious as it looks, obviously. These things happen all the time. And it's just, you got to come back out. And Rocket Power came out pretty hard and just won. Just all it takes in overtime. Could have happened in the other game too. Just one misplay, wide open ball sitting in midfield. Any player at this level in the tournament is going to be able to bury that from center.
I will be right back. I need to get something to live up to my word. Did you hold down the fort for me?
Okay, buddy, I got her. He's the only thing that was holding me back. No more rules.
It's about high noon.
How you doing? Yeah. No. Anyway, so I do have a cowboy hat. Actually, I should actually go get it, but my big fat head doesn't fit in it as good as it used to before. Oh, hey, there it is.
There it is. It does not fit, but
that's it. Okay. Be right back. All right.
Yeah, this let's see. Here we go. Gotta put the headset on first, and then the hat. Kind of. Phoenix, I'm assuming he's gone to get a hat as well. Oh, we're making the cam big. This is why you watch. For the content. This is not my finest moment. But I'm glad that the production has chosen to make full screen on this one. Phoenix, where are you? All right. Well, not that we're biased. It may look like we are, but we just want game 5. It doesn't. It really does not work well.
Ding 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 ding.
Oh, he's got. Oh man, I should not go get my
guitar. Now we're Cowboys.
I have a guitar too. I'm not gonna get it. It's too much. It's over the top.
Oh Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way.
I cannot wear the glasses, the cowboy hat, and the headset. It is not possible.
No. Well, I can give her a go. I think I got my... Yeah, here we go.
Don't ask why I have a
yeah.
cowboy hat either.
Now we're talking.
All right, I gotta get in the game. I am not in the game. Become
Same.
very distracted by things.
You got this.
All right, we are ready. We got our game 4. Oh, nope, nope. We are ready to get a game 5. So clearly we are rooting for Cosmic Cowboys. So we are ready to go. We'll be jumping into the action.
Let's go.
Dance puppets dance.
Everybody wants to see a game 5 again. I thought I didn't because I want to go to bed because I'm tired, but I love it. I love game 5s and I can't help it. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Oh, who's gonna win it? Is Cosmic Cowboys gonna ride the wave?
Yeah, Cosmic Cowboys going to come back in this one. We said in 4, that's gone. But
yeah.
they are going to come back and win this game, and Rocket Power is going to clean them up in game 5. Sad to say, but that's the way it's going to be.
All right.
Hats, so here we go.
Oh man, Ed James put this one high again. He's done that a few times so far. Clay Tuna gets in there in the corner. Shiny pops it, able to slow it down. Nice pinch by Cookies there to push it off to the side. Teams are playing fast, and James tries to pass it off the wall. Nice post. Oh!
Oh! And Clay Tuna buries one here. James had a chance at that on the wall. It actually doesn't touch it. Just bounce off the post, comes out front. You saw 2-4 plus 1. I didn't catch who it was. Having to make a reverse save there, driving in reverse. So, hate to say it, but no clears in front of the net are going to equal buried goals on you.
Yeah, and I was just thinking, I really haven't seen Shiny able to do a whole lot this game. No, flashy goals coming out of him, or
in the
just
series,
not a whole
yeah.
lot.
No, and he's got tons of ability. Again, another 2s player coming in trying to adapt to 3s, and that can be a real challenge too when you're used to lots of time and space. Now you get into 3s, you don't have the time or space. You got to make quick decisions, and you got to rely on not just 1 but 2 guys. And sharing that spotlight a bit can be difficult, and it can be something that they really got to take some time to adjust to. And Shiny's actually done a real job this season of doing that, but in this game, a little bit quiet.
Yeah, it's a whole
Or
different
series,
ballgame.
pardon me.
Oh. This is
And
not
out
how
to
they
a
want
quick
to start.
start.
Maybe it's their turn. Instead of going ahead and letting that lead slip away, they're going to try to do it reverse here.
I mean, I'm going to say it. I'm going to hang the hat hang the hat. You see what I did there? Right on the peg of defense again. And I know that dead horse that we're beating. See what I did there? But hey, you got to get back to that post, and you got to hit your wagon to that post, and you can't go nowhere, right? If you want all the horseshoes to hit the pin, you got to be in good position. Okay, I got no other Cowboy stuff, but basically, they got to play better D, man.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Oh, that was awkward, and yeah, it should have been an opportunity, but you don't necessarily expect those kind of things to happen. The ball just kind of rolls across the front of the enemy line there. 2-4 tries to put it off to the side, but ends up just passing it. Cookies not able to put that one on target. And again, Shiny gonna get an opportunity, but
no. How does Clay Tuna beat Shiny to that ball?
it looked like he veered off for that boost, and maybe he had nothing in the tank and felt like that was his only option. I'm not sure there.
You throw yourself in there, Shiny. Get in there and you have you have a double jump. Get in there for a block and make it hard for them. It might always be good for you, but make it hard for them at the very least.
Yeah, he's forced a 50 there, pinch it off to the side. 2-4 gets a part of it, able to push it out of their end of the field into the enemy third. And Prairie Ranger gets up, denies it. Nice 50 by him, but it just breaks down too quickly. Shiny puts it back in. 2-4 tries to pick that one, but not quite in the right position. Good beat on Cookies there, and a nice little bounce off the side of the wall that goes favorably.
Oh my!
What an angle! There we go.
Tough shot. Didn't see this coming as he raced back. James, kind of an early commit, has to make that. Clay Tuna tries to cut the angle off. Hey, bless his little heart for the effort, but not a chance.
Man, that was a tight shot. Good angle on that. Did the geometry, quick maths, got it done. 2-4. Able to beat out Cookies. Can he get the read?
Oh! Ah, what a goal by 2-4. Was that a low 5?
Low 5. Oh.
Maybe not.
Do they exist? do exist. This guy's
It definitely was.
They are taking a page out of Rocket Power's book. They are pulling the reverse in the game. Ultimately looking for that reverse sweep. Got to take care of business here in game 4. 2 minutes. We have passed. That's all that's left here in this one. Cookie kind of does an odd flail at the ball. And James able to be a nuisance. Just getting in the way. Allows his team to rotate and get boosts and set back up.
Pass.
Cookies pushes this one. Can he get a second touch on it? He can. Prairie Ranger, though, he is ready. Just right in the right spot at the right time. These third men have stepped up well in these games. Prairie for sure.
Yeah, they really have both. Yeah, Prairie and Clay Tuna doing everything they can to give the edge to their guys. You know, they're high-flying heroes, so to speak. And wow, you can't fault them at all. And that's the reason why this game is actually really getting extended. You kind of expect what you expect from the top-level guys, but these guys have both stepped up as threes for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right, we're narrowing it down here. We got 1 minute left in gameplay. Shiny, can he get the dunk? He tries to do a pre-flip to get there in time because he has no boost. And here, Prairie, that is not the bounce you want.
No.
It's just going to follow the safety in the corner. But 2-4, this team is playing fast now. Cosmic Cowboys getting back into form. A whiff there by James, but Cookies in the right spot at the right time. Push this into the wall, and a bump by Clay Tuna coming in. Get a little physical there on the goal line.
Nice to see at this point in the game that they're still not afraid to get a little bit physical.
Oh, what? Oh, he
33 seconds.
Not again. These goals within 1 minute.
Shiny driving backwards.
Oh.
Working on my bronze moves.
No. Half flip. Half flip.
Half flip, brother. Half flip. Double jump.
This is unfortunate.
Boost.
They've got to pull something out here. Prairie, there we go. There's the start. What?
Oh, this could be it.
Cookies, though, that last man. That's who you want back. It's your last man if you're going to choose somebody on that team.
No kidding.
Cookies pushes it out. They need some high clears. That's what you want to do. You want to get the ball off the ground at this point. Shiny, start something. Beat out by Clay Tuna of all people. Prairie Ranger pushes it. There was an open net there. Cookies puts it way high.
One chance left. Big clear. You can't give the ball back.
The hopes and dreams do not let this ball touch the ground. They keep it up. Anything is possible. No, the whiff.
Oh, and it is done.
Game 4. It is going to go to Rocket Power. Well,
it was 4-1, like we said. Not for the right team. As Rocket Power scoops up the win, and I am stunned. Apparently, me and you didn't get the memo, but everybody else did, because they picked 56% Rocket Power to take the win in this one, and sure enough, to your pleasant surprise, they did. They pick up the win and they move on. Cosmic Cowboys, the colossus of the division, go home here in this one, and I'm stunned.
Yeah, 3rd seed eliminated, and MGEM's 4th seed eliminated. Hats off. Yeah.
You know, Shiny's in channel and he's listening to us, and he's first of all, a little hint of advice. Get the heck out of the Twitch channel when you're playing your match. I mean, I'll hang it squarely on losing on the fact that you're in here, Shiny. Get out. Because when you're playing this game, you want to be completely focused. I don't know if you're in when you're actually playing the game, but he's in now. Man, just be with your team, focus. We say it every single season, right? And every team that comes in there and they're blah, 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 chatting away, they always lose. Get out of the chat and focus on your team. But ultimately speaking, he said, a tough team to play against. They're stacked. And yeah, hats off. The Cookies and James are. But remember, this is the team that went to the wild card. So they're quite beatable. Had them on the ropes a couple times. Cosmic Cowboys couldn't put the final dagger in them. Couldn't keep up with it. Again, that all-around 5-minute game, every game, kind of kept dipping down. This wasn't a matter of one team losing to a stacked team, although both teams played pretty well. This was one team executing excellently on defense and another team sporadically. And that would have been changed. Had Cosmic Cowboys played a complete defensive game, I think the series goes the other way.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm just thinking now, I love to see this because last season, the matches were really close. Those 4 Titans, the teams that got the buys, they were the teams who were all in the semis. They were the teams last standing, right? But this season, like I just said, we just saw 3rd seed and 4th seed just eliminated by lower seeds. So you love to see that. You're never out. You're thinking, oh man, I've lost these matches. I'm going to the wild card. You get down on yourselves. But we've seen teams come all the way back, go to the grand finals from those low spots.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great to see. We've seen it a couple times, and I agree 100% last year. Now, don't get me wrong, seeing Titans do their thing is great, and last season was great. Top four in the final four, was expected. It was still entertaining, but I kind of I'm an underdog guy. I always have been, and I'm going to love to see what Rocket Power can do. I'm pulling for them now. Put it that way. We'll see. But what's our next match? We're moving on to Sunday, right?
So Sunday we are going to have X Train and Galleon Sirens, and I'm really excited for that matchup because I loved how Galleon Sirens was super physical the other day, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the key to beating aspect. So stay tuned for that one. That is on Sunday night at
9, I
9
think.
Eastern. 9 Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
stay tuned. That's going to be awesome. We got the number 1 seed going up at a much lower seed. So see if Galleon Sirens can pull that off. And we do know that the winner of that will play, as we said, Post Punishers. And we already have our semifinal matchup between Aerial Apes and Cosmic Cowboys. We
Can't
know
wait.
that one. So that is going
Rocket
to be.
Power.
Oh, Rocket Power. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rocket Power, Aerial Apes. So we're looking forward to that one too. But
I'm
that
looking
is.
forward to that match immensely now. After what
Yeah,
I've seen tonight. Yeah.
we are narrowing it down. The gameplay is getting better and better. These teams are getting more skilled, more practice time. They're ready. So
Yeah.
that's it. We're going to wrap it up. But thank you for joining us for our triple header. Thank you for bearing with us through some technical difficulties. Everyone who subbed, followed, we appreciate that. Check out our content on YouTube too. But we appreciate everybody joining us this evening. And we hope you have a good rest of your Friday night. I am Josh Ola, and Phoenix has been with me. Have a good one, everybody.
Yeah.